everybody, welcome back to the channel.
We are officially making our way south. We left Florida back at the beginning of April. It's now the middle of November, and we are really looking forward to getting back to Florida. Last night was a first for us. We were driving south on 95 and we hit traffic, and it was getting to be past dinner time. We were getting hungry, so I actually got up and I used our microwave to reheat some food for dinner. I didn't get any footage because I was trying to be safe since we were moving a little bit, kind of slowly, but kind of something different. We weren't expecting to do that. We were actually looking for a rest area or somewhere to pull off, and it just never worked out. So we ate as we were driving, and that's a perfect example of some of the perks of van life. You get stuck in traffic, you can still do life. You can eat, do whatever you need to do.
When you're wanted by the law, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Our first stop this morning is Planet Fitness. We got to get some exercise and get cleaned up, and then we've got some more stuff planned for the rest of the day.
I challenge you not to blink during this entire episode because you're not going to want to miss anything.
Exercise? Check. Shower? Check. It was a beautiful but brisk day outside. We have finished up our work, and now we're gonna go check out the state capitol. We have been to Richmond several times in the past, but never been to the Capitol, so today we're checking that off our list.
What do you guys think of my new homemade prescription sunglasses? Does it make me look cool?
You need to tell them how you make your homemade prescription sunglasses.
Well, I featured it in a previous video, so you can go back and find it. But what I do is I tape old prescription regular glass lenses to the inside of these glasses.
His dollar store glasses. And do you know what video it was where you showed that?
Nope.
It was the Wiki Watchy Springs video.
So go back and find that one. Give that a good look.
It'll definitely be worth your time. I guarantee it.
Take exit 74B.
Is the future so bright you gotta wear shades? Even on a cloudy day?
Yep.
He just wants to look cool.
I need all the help I can get.
It's nice that there's still a little bit of fall color here in Virginia. Can we just turn right? Oh.
In 600 feet, turn left onto East Race Street.
Why would I go in there? So the challenge is going to be finding parking,
Light,
perhaps.
Turn left onto East Race Street, then turn left onto North 8th
So
Street.
there's the Capitol. So, what does this say? Alright. We found parking. We have an hour. We gotta go. The Virginia State Capitol is the first American state capitol designed after the Revolutionary War, and the first public building in the New World to be constructed in the form of a classical Roman temple. This masterpiece, completed in 1788, was designed by Thomas Jefferson. This capitol is one of the oldest functioning capitols in the United States. This is a little different. It's a little bit like the Harrisburg, Pennsylvania State Capitol, I think. There's a whole bunch underground, and then we're going to go to the old part. So an interesting fact, this statue of Washington is the only statue he ever actually posed for. The artist was from France. He came over and spent 2 weeks measuring and doing a cast of his face. So it's the actual perfect statue of him. Something unique about this capital is that when you visit, you're walking in the footsteps of America's founding fathers. From 2004 to 2007, the Capitol underwent a restoration and expansion project to prepare the building for ongoing use in the 21st century. We really appreciate that so many historically significant buildings like this have been preserved for future generations to enjoy. With an hour limit at the spot we had found to park, our visit to the Capitol was short but sweet. All right, you guys, we made it a little bit south of Richmond, and we are making some dinner. Some healthy food tonight. Cabbage and lots of veggies. Starting with garlic, so we keep the vampires away.
You know where my inspiration for cooking comes from? The chef from the Muppets. You put the slurping in the herping, and the blork, blork, blork. Blorky blork.
We got noodles going everywhere.
Looks like we may have overestimated the size of our pan, huh?
I had qualms from the very beginning. It's kind of hard to stir. Oh boy. I'm trying to stir some of the stuff from the bottom. Alright, well, I think we're finally starting to get somewhere. The noodles have started to cook down a little bit. Everything's getting softer, so it's easy to stir around. Hopefully it'll all cook at the right time for everything. Sure, look pretty good. Steve, what kind of seasoning do you think we should add to this yet?
Slurping it in, color slurpity boo.
I think this is ready, so we're just gonna add. Went all over, but oh boy. We're gonna add some peanuts. That could have been horrible. I've already made a big enough mess tonight. I don't need to make more mess. Alright. Dinner is ready. Might be easier to serve up with a spoon, but there it is. Bunch of veggies, the rice noodles, Yum. Alright. Let's go see how cold it is in the van this morning. "49 degrees. Ugh. This girl wants to be wherever her mama is in the morning. Either that or in the sun. So a lot of people recommend that when it's cold out, you crack a window to let moisture out. But we have found that it makes it too cold in the van to do that. So what we do instead, and it works perfectly on a day like this, is once the sun comes up, we take our window covers away from the windows, and sometimes we take a tissue or paper towel and dry off the window a little bit, but we find that if we just pull them away and let the air kind of naturally flow through, everything gets dried out and it's fine. And boy, does it feel good to have that sunshine shining in right now.
Breakfast in bed.
Thanks. Alright, well, time to get this day started. I gotta displace the kitty. Sorry, kitty. We gotta get moving. We've got about an hour drive this morning yet, so we gotta get moving. Steve, look. We have one of those ugly transformers outside our door. Pulling a camper.
Oh, you mean the space machines?
Yeah. We're a little fogged up this morning. We say goodbye to another Cracker Barrel. We've made it to North Carolina. We stopped at the rest area. That was pretty important this morning. And we also just met a pretty funny guy, Robert. Robert, if you're watching, hello, and thanks for stopping by to talk to us.
It was nice meeting you. You're a funny guy.
He was in front of the van walking his little dog, and he asked us how van life was, so then he came over and we chatted for a little bit. And he's also from Florida. So we're all heading south. But we're going to get back on the road now, and we're going to keep heading south a little bit. Like I said, a little bit less than an hour. We're heading to Rocky Mount, North Carolina. We're going to meet some van life friends.
Just when you think you've seen it all on the road. This cat, she's got a rough life.
It took her forever to build up the nerve to get up here. I don't know why it's so difficult for her to jump up here, but now she's here. Of course, we're off to our destination. But it's fun having her here for just a few minutes. Grocery delivery. So, Steve's phone was getting pretty old, so we needed to make a stop that was pretty important today to replace his old phone. We got some bananas.
Well, looks like you got about 5 new phones. These look like the latest version. Wonder which one of these has the better data plan. Wait, I bet Superphone. See if I can reach my buddy.
Hello?
Hey, Grumpy, where are you guys?
Where are we at again?
We're at Rocky Mount Mills, remember?
Rocky Mount Mills.
Cool. Well, we'll be in North Carolina soon. Can we come over?
Do we really want to see them? Yeah, Grace says okay.
All right. Bye.
We arrived at Rocky Mount Mills to meet up with our fellow vanlife YouTuber friends Gray and Grumpy. Rocky Mount Mills is a restored cotton mill and expansive campus on North Carolina's Tar River that offers restaurants, craft breweries, a tiny house hotel, studio space, and offices. In 2013, the 150-acre site was acquired by the Capital Broadcasting Company with a plan to transform a once iconic industrial site into a center for economic development and innovation for Rocky Mount. It was so great to be able to meet up with Gray and Grumpy. They've been following our channel for quite some time, are Patreon supporters, and some of our biggest cheerleaders. We met them at VanFest 2024, and it was so nice that our paths could cross again.
Gray and Grumpy Academy is awarding you for 2024 the best male performance in a Steve and Audrey YouTube video. Fake berry eating and vomiting. Congratulations.
Thank you. It was still worth it. First of all, I'd like to thank the Academy and Gray and Grumpy, of course, and all of our loyal supporters out there. And Mom, I did it.
Not only does Steve get the one award, there's how many more in there?
There's 5, and we figured you could use these whenever Steve's a good boy. You could award him a little trophy.
Nice.
That's awesome.
You know what that makes him? He's my trophy husband.
For Steve's birthday, we watched him eat soft or liquefied ice cream sandwich, right? Or ice cream bar. That was so sad. So we asked Audrey what are some of Steve's favorite little treats, and so we got him some.
Aww. What do you have in there?
I don't know. You guys are spoiling it.
I kind of
Let's
forgot.
see.
I forgot what I told you.
What do we have?
Oh, the chicken and biscuit.
Chicken and a
And it's even the name brand.
Yeah. Wow. Awesome. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Now
Wasabi
we're
peas.
talking. Wasabi peas. No more sleep at the wheel.
It's like Christmas.
I'll say. Junior mints. Wow. You guys know me well.
Did you get everything I told you?
Yeah.
So you'll fudge.
You guys are awesome.
And the last one I don't think was on the list. Audrey said you like really hot stuff.
Oh yeah.
So
What do we got here? Ooh. Mrs. Renfro's Ghost Pepper Salsa.
Nice. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
and we went looking for the way you wrote the thing. It was animal crackers and Nutella. So I was looking for animal crackers with like the Nutella, like a sandwich.
Oh.
Not really. It was 2 different things. So you didn't get that.
Our faces. You're here with us. You should just pretend you're taking a big old bite of this. You ready for this?
She called Cabo. Let's see what she has.
0, 1, 2, 3. Look at that.
Wow.
Hoochie. What are the chances?
What?
Hoochie?
Who cheats? I don't know. They cheat. I'm just saying.
We only cheat a little bit. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Scampy dinner.
Scampy dinner.
We are running the van to heat it up and putting window covers up. It's already close to 40 degrees out. I don't know what it's supposed to get down to tonight, but it is feeling pretty chilly.
So I just checked, and it's supposed to get down to 41 tonight
Oh,
here in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. But I believe the wind chill is even worse. It's a bit of a brisk wind at the moment.
so that's actually nice to hear that it's only going to be down to 41. With how it, or did you say 40? I guess it's like a degree different. But with how cold it feels right now, I thought for sure it was going to drop a lot in the night, like down to 30 or something. So at least we're not getting down into freezing. We got in here and the van was at 55. The challenge is on days that are colder, the whole van gets colder, so it takes longer when we come back in to get it warmed up. So we're hoping to, I would like to get it up to like 65 before we go to sleep. We had a great time with Gray and Grumpy tonight. It's always fun to get together with other van lifers, and it's special with them because they've been following along so long now, and we haven't seen them since Van Fest.
Yep, it was great to see them again. They spoil us rotten, got us all these treats and bought us dinner, and
Yeah, they shouldn't have.
most importantly, recognized my talent.
Who wouldn't?
Thanks, guys. We had a great evening.
Thank you, Gray and Grumpy. Oh, but wait, one more thing we have to do tonight. So there's something I've been meaning to do for quite a while now. When we were at Van Fest, we finally met Gray and Grumpy in person, and they gave us one of their stickers. Look at these cute stickers. And then we did a tour of their van. During that time, we put the sticker down and we forgot to take it with us. So this summer, they mailed us this sticker, and shame on me, I've been remiss. I have not put it up yet. So I knew we were going to see them today. I got it out. I was hoping the conditions would be right that they could come in and be with us when we put the sticker up, but it's too cold. We haven't been coming in and out of each other's vans. So here we go. Drum roll. It's time to put the sticker up. Special spot. Gray and Grumpy. Go right here. So thank you, Gray and Grumpy. Patrons who have become friends. There they are. Look at this adorable coffee pot.
Thank you, guys.
He's gonna get his go juice.
You spoil us rotten.
Well, we wrapped up our time with Gray and Grumpy this morning. It was really nice of them. They made coffee for Steve, so we went over and hung out in their van for a little bit before saying our goodbyes. Now we're back on the road. Something we have not mentioned is that we finally got our feet wet with Harvest Host. We actually had to reserve the spot last night. Well, actually, we didn't have to, because ironically, it's a Harvest Host, and we did reserve the spot, but it's also on iOverlander, and I think the parking lot's just big enough that anybody can really stay there. But at least we went through the process for the first time of requesting a stay, and it was granted. So we did our first Harvest Host, technically.
Yeah, it was really great hanging out with them. They spoiled us rotten with all their treats and buying us dinner. Thanks, guys, for making the drive to come out and spend some time with us.
Now we're heading to Planet Fitness to get some exercise and get cleaned up. And I think we have one more stop in this area before we keep moving south. And Steve is loving his little trophy. Alright, well, we're back on the road. We have one more stop to make in this area. Gray and Grumpy told us about a cool spot we're going to check out.
You have arrived.
Oh, this looks cool. It's a bunch of whirligigs. How fun is this? Located in the heart of historic downtown Wilson, North Carolina, the Vollis Simpson Whirligig Park is a unique place created by a community effort. It's a one-of-a-kind outdoor museum featuring 30 towering, wind-powered, playful sculptures made from recycled materials. Farm machinery repairman Vollis Simpson began making gigantic kinetic sculptures at his family farm in Wilson County when he was nearing retirement age. The artist, who never called himself an artist, had collected old machinery and salvaged industrial materials he didn't want to go to waste. As he began constructing these enormous creative windmills or whirligigs on his property, his work started to attract attention and visitors from out of state would come to see his creations.
What a fun idea for a park.
Without any advertising, his farm became one of the county's top tourism destinations. His work began to be discovered by art collectors. At the American Visionary Art Museum in Baltimore, Maryland, you will find his 55-foot-tall, 45-foot-wide Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Happiness on permanent display. His works are also part of several other collections, including the American Folk Art Museum in Manhattan. And in case you missed it, unbeknownst to us at the time, there was a bit of foreshadowing when we stopped at the North Carolina Welcome Center. Do you remember seeing the whirligig there? Simpson kept making his whirligigs 7 days a week until about 6 months before he died at the age of 94 in May of 2013. As his health declined and he wasn't able to maintain his creations, plans were announced to relocate his art and create this park. This is so fun. Residents, business owners, and the town came together to bring his art into the downtown, revitalizing the area with increased tourism, new jobs, and a downtown location for the community to gather for concerts, farmers markets, and other events. The weather conditions were perfect for experiencing these fun sculptures in action, and we were delighted as we spent time wandering around the park. We especially like that all the sculptures are made out of recycled materials. Let us know. Did you have a favorite sculpture? Have you ever heard of this park? What a wonderful place. Thanks again, Gray and Grumpy, for the recommendation.
Bummer. They don't have Miss Pac-Man. I think this might once and for all settle the internet debate of whether that cat is spoiled.
What? This isn't uncomfortable or anything.
Like, I ain't moving for nobody or nothing.
Yeah, we'll see about that little girl. All right, Lady Gray. Time to see who's boss here. You have to move. Oh, I know. Oh, kitty. Oh, there, Steve. You can still be here. You won't stay, but you can stay here. Are you so comfy? Yeah. There she goes. So what did you think of Whirligig Park?
I thought it was very creative, very fun. Two thoughts. For whatever reason, it reminded me of the movie Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I'm not 100% sure why, but maybe just kind of the creativeness and felt like an inventor having some fun. And secondly, that's one of those parks that I think you could go back to multiple times and see something different, because it feels like sensory overload in some ways. You're not able to appreciate everything on one visit. I could definitely see myself going back. Yeah, the park is pretty fantastic. And I'm really glad that Gray and Grumpy told us about it, because I don't know that we would have ever found out about it otherwise. Like, we've been up and down 95 so many times, and it wasn't far off 95. And we never knew about it. So, if you're looking for something that's kind of a fun, magical, imaginative type place, definitely check it out. Just goes to show that it's always good to ask the locals what's good and what's cool to see. Yeah, so that's going to wrap up our time for this video. The rest of our day, I think, is going to be pretty boring. We're looking for a Panera to get some more work done. So we will see you next time. As always, we love hearing from you, so drop us a comment below, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next one.
See you guys. A special thank you to all our patrons. We appreciate your ongoing support. Don't forget, you can also connect with us and see my photos of the places we visit on our Facebook and Instagram. See you next time for more adventure.